You're watching the Alabama Weather Network.
It's Monday, November 10th, and as advertised, the coldest air so far this season in here now, and the coldest morning will be tomorrow morning. And today, later, we might see a few flurries over the northeastern corner of the state, but holy high amplitude. Look at this thing. Big ridge pumped up in the west, big downstream trough in the east. And that's the delivery mechanism for the cold air. Nothing on radar this morning, but again, we might see a few light flurries today over parts of northeast Alabama. But this morning, we've got many spots below freezing over the northern half of the state. These observations were captured about 5 o'clock this morning. 29 for Huntsville, 28 for Cullman, Birmingham 32. Mostly mid to upper 30s over the southern half of the state. However, if you factor in the wind, this is what it feels like when you walk out the door. Those wind chill indices down to about 20 over parts of North Alabama. We've got freeze warnings all across the Deep South. Freeze warnings all the way down to the Florida Panhandle for tonight and early tomorrow morning. And we should mention the counties there in hot pink. Those are red flag warnings because of the danger of wildfires, because of the very low dew points and very dry air coming in and strong north winds. And around the nation, we should mention there is a winter storm warning in effect for parts of the Great Smoky Mountains. That would include Gatlinburg. How about that? Winter weather advisories in effect for many areas there because of light snow. And obviously, we're just not going to worry about thunder anytime soon. Interestingly enough, we might see some thunder around the Great Lakes because of lake effect snow, thunder snow. But again, in terms of severe storms, nothing. No thunderstorms anytime soon. Here's a look at rain for the next 7 days. For most of Alabama, rain amounts under 1/2 inch. Our next chance of rain will be late in the upcoming weekend. Late Sunday, Sunday night, maybe into Monday morning of next week. And that feature should bring amounts of maybe 1/4 to 1/2 inch for much of the state. We'll take a look at modeling in just a second. And once again, the tropics have just gone dead. Looks like the next time we'll deal with hurricanes will be next summer. So model fans, here we go. European, 4 o'clock today. Big trough in the east. You can't miss that. And it's going to be a cold, windy day today. Temperatures will not get out of the 30s over the northern third of the state. Highs in the 40s for South Alabama. That north wind will make it feel colder. And again, the chance of snow flurries for the northeastern corner of the state. Here's the high-resolution HRRR valid this evening at 6 o'clock. And, of course, the more meaningful snow will be over the mountains of East Tennessee. The Great Smokies, the Cumberland Plateau, they could see a dusting there. But the better chance of getting a good snow on the ground, the high elevations in the Smokies. So, tomorrow, it's going to be a cold morning to start the day. The sky will be clear. The wind will be light. And we're looking at numbers like that. Goodness gracious. How about 19 for Hamilton, 20 for Cullman, 30 at Gulf Shores, freeze all the way to the beach. Dothan, 26, Montgomery, 25. And again, no wind chill issue because the wind will be calm. It's a radiational cooling night, but that clearly will be the coldest morning of this cold snap. But the good news, temperatures bounce back pretty quickly. After a early season cold snap, this is tomorrow. The sky will be sunny. Highs go back in the 50s. This is Wednesday, sunny with 60s. Thursday, 70s for much of the state. That's a quick bounce back. Friday looks good. The sky's sunny. The high will be in the 70s. And Saturday as the weekend begins. Everything looks good. College football, anything outdoors, looks like a sunny day and a very pleasant day with highs in the 70s. Just gorgeous. Then the next wave comes in here Sunday. So this is Sunday at midday, noon. And at this point, the more widespread rain west of here, places like Little Rock, Shreveport, rain beginning in Jackson. And then Sunday night, we have that axis of rain moving in here. Little surface low is north of Tupelo, and the air will be a little unstable, but this is not really a severe weather setup. That's midnight Sunday night. And then a week from today, this is Monday the 17th, that little short wave is on to the east, and the bulk of the rain is on to the east. with maybe a couple of lingering showers over the Tennessee Valley. So again, clearly our next good chance of rain here will be late Sunday and Sunday night. Rain amounts probably under a half inch. No drought buster. Let's keep going. This is 10 days out. This is Wednesday, the 19th of November. Another trough approaching. We're still dry, but it looks like that will bring our next chance of rain toward the latter half of next week. And we're getting into the season. Remember, this is tornado season. I know that we have no severe weather for the next 10 days, but typically we do see a number of rain producers in November. In fact, here's a look at rain for the next 15 days. The mean is over 2 inches, the green line. So hopefully we'll definitely get an uptick in rain activity, and that we need that because the southern two-thirds of the state still in drought conditions. And here we go, the big bounce back. National blend of models. You can see 40 there today. Now, if you're over the northern third of the state, you'll be in the 30s all day, and a strong north wind, that's going to keep the wind chill index all day below freezing. Tomorrow morning, the wind goes calm, radiational cooling. We've got 22 on the graph here. Colder pockets over North Alabama could see upper teens, a freeze all the way to the Gulf Coast. But then the 70s are back. By Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday, then 60s for much of next week. And the latest long-range guidance in the House. This is for November 17th through the 23rd. And if this all works out, temperatures will be above average. But, of course, it's not the same as an orange map in August. Above average would be highs in the upper 60s and low 70s. But we'll take that, especially after this cold snap. Ooh, boy, what a sunset last night as that cold Arctic air was rushing into Alabama. And notice some undulations there because of small-scale gravity waves. A really cool scene for the sky watchers, but just a gorgeous sunset in the Alabama sky last night. So what is going on this week? I'll be in Albertville today, home of the Aggies, to see my friends at Albertville Elementary School. Tomorrow, I'll be speaking to a youth leadership conference, and that's going to be down at the Alabama 4-H Center in Columbiana. Then I'll be on the UAB campus after that, speaking to a class there. Wednesday, Springville Middle School, St. Clair County. Thursday, Thorsby High School, Chilton County. And then Friday, I'll be at Bagley Elementary School, up around the Jefferson-Walker County line. That'll be a lot of fun. Don't forget, this is Monday. You know what that means? Tonight is Weather Brains Night, the weekly show for weather geeks, dweebs, nerds, dorks, and weenies. We will be on the air at 7 o'clock on the Weather Brains YouTube channel, youtube.com/weatherbrains. Most people listen to the audio podcast. That'll be out late tonight. Of course, you can watch us this evening on ABC 3340 News. And don't forget, you can catch my forecast every day on great radio stations around the state, including in the Birmingham market, 104.7 WZZK. Thanks for watching. Have a marvelous Monday, and God bless.